Where there is smoke, there is fire. Where there is smoke, there is fire. You don't play with a stove if you don't want to get burned. And Arsenal started playing around the fire, they started playing around the heat, and they are starting to burn. The Emirates, the Emirates Stadium has caught fire, and slowly but surely it is degrading. What is going on at Arsenal, guys? What is wrong? The type of football that Arsenal are playing these days, and the type of football that they have been playing for this whole season, you you reap what you sow. The type of football that they have been sowing, that they have been showcasing, is not of a title winning team, is not of a team that you want to see win the title. Yes, get over the line, but at least score some proper goals, man. Don't rely on corner kicks. How can you want to win a title and call yourself title holders without playing this football, this game that we love so much in a beautiful way? Arsenal almost scammed their way to a result today. They almost scammed their way. To be honest, I only saw the first two goals. The game became a little bit um, boring for my sake. Uh, Bournemouth scored the first goal. Arsenal equalized through a penalty that there is some kind of, there's a little bit of doubt in whether it was a penalty, but nonetheless the penalty was given. Gyökeres slotted the ball in, but after Arsenal scored that penalty, Bournemouth still showed some intent. Bournemouth still looked like the team that was going to win this match. And this, mind you, Arsenal are at home. They are top of the league. They are at home at the Emirates. They should be wiping the floor with Bournemouth. But the mentality from the coach and the players, the tactics, everything regarding this Arsenal team is just, it's negative. It's just negative. You know, me as a Chelsea fan, I got this thought now that, okay, Chelsea, we have our own problems. Tomorrow we are facing Man City. Maybe we should just lose that. Maybe Chelsea should just lose that, because us not qualifying for the Champions League this coming season is a good thing, because then our owners lose money, and that maybe has a ripple effect on how they run the club. Maybe their eyes will open and see that we actually need to buy quality players and so on and so forth. So maybe it will be good for us, for Chelsea to lose tomorrow against Man City, and put more pressure on Arsenal, which are our rivals, our London rivals. But ESPN, they have laid it out so good on how this whole title balance, how this whole situation looks going forward. ESPN has laid it out properly. Let me just move this camera. They've laid it out properly on how this whole scenario can play out. It reads as follows. If Man City win their two games in hand and beat Arsenal next weekend, the two clubs will be tied on points. We are potentially looking at the most historic meltdowns of all time. Meltdowns of all time. I mean, they were clear. Arsenal were clear. Like I said in the video that I made of Tottenham Hotspur in the relegation zone, Arsenal, it's like the more they are given an opportunity to take this title, the more they want to give it back. The more they do not want it. And they are to blame. They had it in their hands, but as of now, as we read there, it's not in their hands anymore. Or at least it is in their hands in terms of the fact that they are still playing Man City and they can beat Man City, and this all this panic, all this analysis can be down the drain and they can prove us all wrong. But the way Man City has been playing, if we look at the football, the way Man City has been playing of late, how Man City dismantled Liverpool, the way Man City has been playing and the way how Arsenal has been playing, Man City might beat Arsenal. Man City might beat Arsenal. And there are a few teams that, if we look at those teams, there are a few teams that we need to look at when it comes to uh, um, Arsenal's fixtures, the upcoming fixtures for Arsenal, is that Arsenal play teams that also want to win. Arsenal play teams that can beat them. Teams that would believe, after seeing what Bournemouth has done with them. I mean, I look at West Ham. West Ham is in a relegation fight. West Ham is in a fight, a relegation fight, and their crowd, the crowd is alive, fighting with the team. Arsenal might drop points against West Ham. Newcastle might come to the Emirates and do damage. So this run in for Arsenal, bottle. It looks like it's another bottle job. 4. It's going to be 4 seasons in a row. Second. It's going to be 4. That's the only quadruple Arsenal fans can celebrate. Fourth. 4 seasons in a row. Second. That's the only quadruple. Guys, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It's crazy, it's insane. It is actually insane. But this just shows that football needs to be, this brings out an identity to say that negative football, I don't know, Mourinho won titles with great defenses. Arteta has great defenses, but you also need to attack, bro. You also need to score goals. You have a good defense, you have a good back, you have a great goalkeeper that can make saves, you have good defensive players, but going forward, you need to dismantle teams. That's the only way you are going to win this title. And once he starts realizing that, Arteta starts realizing that, it'll be so much better for them. But let's see how it pans out, guys. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next upload. Cheers. Stay safe and God bless. Peace.